Just when you thought it was safe to go back into those net zero waters, we're back with the Big Zero Show, but online. The week of the 14th to the 18th of October, covering 100 days of Labour. Now, Labour have come in and they have changed pretty much everything when it comes to net zero. After 100 days, we'll know where we're going. The creation of GB Energy, what does that mean? How will we be funding things in terms of future development? Will we have some more progress on Mission Zero? What happens to EVs? The rollout of smart meters? There are many things to discuss, and we think by that time we'll have a clear idea of what net zero means for this government and what it means for us. So we'll be marking that week with a series of online events. We'll be doing podcasts, we'll be doing webinars, publishing articles, having chats, and there'll be a chance for you to participate in all of it. You can get involved as a delegate online and submit questions, and you can of course be involved as a sponsor. So let me run through what we have planned. On Monday the 14th of October, we'll be talking about major policy. The government has been making lots of decisions around net zero. By that time, we should know exactly whether these have bedded in and made any difference to the daily life of us who are in this sector. So we'll be inviting a series of specialist guests, including Ed Miliband, on to talk about what is happening around major policy decisions, how they affect you, and of course, how they affect our progress in net zero. On Tuesday, the 15th, we'll be looking at energy costs and finance. What has happened under Labour to try and make sure that there is more stability in terms of pricing? How will this affect PPAs? What's happening in terms of funding? These are all fundamental questions, and we'll have a series of chats with experts, particularly from the financial world, economists and leading analysts who can take us through what's going on. We'll also like to hear from you as a major end user if you've got some ideas of what these changes have done in terms of your funding prospects. On Wednesday the 16th, one of those things they call the Cinderella of net zero, heating decarbonisation. The government wants to shake up our progress on heating decarbonisation. That includes what's going on in the world of energy efficiency. So we'll be looking at that with experts from the industry. Are heat pumps going to get a massive injection so that we'll start to see more rollout of that? What will happen when it comes to trying to progress on that low-hanging fruit that is vital for us in terms of moving energy efficiency forward? On Thursday the 17th, we'll be looking at transport and electrification. The EV rollout has stagnated. It's stagnated, and there were lots of sort of contradictory signals from the previous government. What will Labour be doing? Will they bring forward again the target of 2030 for the end of sales of new diesel and petrol vehicles? Will the rollout of charging infrastructure have been improved by then? Will there be incentives for charging companies? Will there be more choice for consumers? We'll be getting experts from the world of EVs and charging to talk about that, and also the smart implications of all this. And finally, on Friday the 18th, data and connections. You saw lately what happens. We're making more and more of everything we do online and at risk of cyber attack. We saw the issues with the Microsoft outage recently. So what does it mean for us as we move forward with Labour's plans to make things much more interconnected? And what will happen to grid connections, which have had a massive backlog over the last 3 years? We'll be getting experts from National Grid, the ESO, and from DNOs to talk you through what's happening. And again, we'll be talking to end users who've got real examples of what's going on in terms of trying to get themselves decarbonised. So that's it, 1 week of online events. Register your interest now. Find more details on futurenetzero.com. We'll be running across both platforms, but we'd like you to come to Future Net Zero, where we'll put all this information. Look forward to 100 Days of Labour, a Big Zero Show online event, 14th to the 18th of October.